Hi all, welcome to Comet Computes Private Limited e-learning programming. So in this video, I'll be introducing the Python programming course. Let's get started. So about the Python, the creator of the Python is Guido van Rossum, and it is an open source programming language. And Python is an interpreter, object-oriented and high-level programming language. When it comes to high-level programming language, Python offers convenience of the code readability, which makes the syntax of program much easier and shorter, resulting in less coding steps for the developer, which is very essential nowadays. And Python is very simple, easy to learn, and syntax and readability, and therefore reduce the cost of programming maintenance. Python supports modules and packages which encourage programs modularity and code reuse. And Python is started in 1981 with the version of 1.0, and later on in 2000 it starts with Python 2, and in 2010 it starts with Python 3. The latest version of Python as of today is 3.9, which needs Windows 10 support. So when it comes to job with respect to Python programming, the data analytics plays the first role with all the supporting Python libraries, and web development, DevOps, and programming of web parsers, machine learning, of course with artificial intelligence, and software testing, and in the network programming. The majority of the product-based companies which I know will adapt or using the Python programming for the most of the cases, either in the development or for the testing also. The framework of the Python libraries and technologies, the majority of them are with Django, NumPy, Pandas, MATLAB, SciPy, and Request and Flask. These four are the top 5 frameworks libraries which is most wanted with respect to the Python. Here in Comet Compute Server, we are going to cover these topics, which is nothing but an introduction part, and how the Python is getting installation, number, operators, list, and in the list we are going to see about list slicing and list methods, nested lists, etc., tuple, set, dictionary methods, string methods, loops, range, right, zip, eval, exec, function. And with respect to function, we are going to cover required argument, keyword argument, default argument, variable length argument, lambda, map, filter, and object-oriented concepts, which is very default in all the programming language. When it comes to Python, here we are covering the inheritance, multiple inheritance, polymorphism, etc. And Python is also good in error handling, which is nothing but try except concept, and file handling, basics of JSON file, basic handling of JSON file, modules and packages. These are all the topics which we are going to cover in Python. And when it comes to the Python source, we can go to the python.org, and from there we can go to the download option, and there we can get the latest option of the version of the Python. So as I told, 3.9 is the latest version, and 3.9 will be installed only on Windows 10. And when it comes to the documentation and or tutorial point, python.org itself will support a lot for us for the documentation also, which is similar to the same website. We can go to the same website, go to the documentation, and click on the Python documentation. Here you will get Python documents like this, and on top Left corner you can choose the version which you want on, and based on that you will have the corresponding documentation. From there you can get whatever you want. The feature of the Python, which is like, Python is a readable program and very easy to learn. You need no need to have a strong background, programming background, and basic knowledge of very basic knowledge of programming and arithmetic operation is more than enough to start with the Python. And it is a cross-platform. Cross-platform in the sense it will be working across all the version of OS. Like you can write your program in Windows and you can execute it in a Linux platform. It is open source, obviously, yes, and it has a large standard libraries like MATLAB, NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, regular expressions. Every standard libraries are very standard. All the libraries are very standard, and it is supportable and is very quick to finish. Those libraries will help us to make the code very quick to finish, very quick, and support exception handling, which is nothing but error handling. Yes, of course, it is having advanced features, idle programming languages, which is free, and automatic memory management, which is very important with respect to Python. Until I'm using that particular variables, memory will be pointed or used. If I'm not using that very particular variable, it will be automatically removed to the moved to the garbage collection, which is not in other languages. Right. These are all the things which I want to share to you people. And once again, I'm congratulations and welcome you all to get trained and become a Python programmer. And very all the best.